An incident would have been forgotten by now had it not snowballed. It is a story of a star who fell from the zenith of success to the abyss and rose again to a point of being again the best of his kind. The story will continue with an unfolding of what happened in that period and what it cost Tiger Woods to revive his career and reach the very top again. Default text: It began on Thanksgiving night back in 2009, a night that would change Tiger Woods' life forever. A car accident outside his Florida home had raised eyebrows. What first appeared to be a minor traffic accident mushroomed into a full-blown media crisis. There were reports of a domestic tiff, making this no accident at all. His SUV's shattered windows mirrored the beginning of a much larger implosion. It wasn't long before news unraveled that the wreck had been the result of an altercation between him and his then-wife, Ellen Nordegren. And that was but the beginning of a very public meltdown. The world would soon discover there was more to Tiger than first met the eye. This was the floodgate to one of the most salacious stories in sports history. When the story broke, there was no lack of digging into it. Cameras camped out outside Woods' home, hoping to get a photo or a word. Rumor and speculation appeared in the tabloids, a new one being more scandalous than the last. That's when all hell broke loose into revelations of infidelity and deceit. Dozens of women came forth with claims of affairs with this golf star. Every detail about his personal life was dissected and displayed before the world could. From a golfing legend, he had now become a tabloid fixture. The circus that the media made of things turned his private life into a public one. This, however, only spiraled onto each day of allegations and shocking details that followed. The public reaction came fast and was mixed. The fans who had admired him felt shocked. Some were even so disappointed and angered by their idol that they attacked him. Others defended him, saying human error. Social networks began to debate between morality and forgiveness. This scandal also brought attention to the stresses of fame and the high level of expectations upon public figures. It was a dramatic time as the world watched how the role model image of Tiger Woods got shredded. It became pretty clear that his reputation would take a serious sting, something he would rarely be able to recover from. The days went on, and public opinion seesawed with each new information, and the world continued to be riveted on each twist and turn. Corporate sponsors, which previously wanted their brand to associate itself with Woods' winning image, started reeling away. Companies such as Gatorade, Accenture, and Gillette retracted sponsorship offers, fearful that their image could be dragged in. The million-dollar endorsements of endorsement deals had virtually disappeared overnight. Each time, a letterhead statement indicating the severing of partnership went on the newspapers, adding further to the effects of this scandal. Finances were hugely reduced, affecting income substantially. Apart from loss in finance, there was something far more substantial, a pulling out of the business world to the confidence they used to have for him. That golden name, Tiger Woods, once known as a brand symbol of superiority, now became something more like an evil symbol. And with this comes another historic turning point, not just of his professional golf life but the lives of thousands within and related to it. In February 2010, after months of silence, Tiger Woods stepped in front of cameras to address the world. His voice was steady but somber as he admitted to his infidelities. "I am deeply sorry for my irresponsible and selfish behavior," he said. The apology went live, out to millions around the globe. Woods came forward to take full responsibility for his actions and the pain he had caused. He announced a break from professional golf to focus on his personal life. The moment was pivotal. It was the first time he'd publicly addressed the scandal. His words aimed to heal, but the road to redemption was just beginning. The public watched, some forgiving, others skeptical, wondering if Woods could ever rebuild his shattered image. The scandal eventually spilled into his professional life. His once pristine performance at the golf course was not as solid. Tournaments that were no longer easy to win became tough challenges. The ranking dropped to unprecedented levels. People began doubting whether he could ever regain form again. His withdrawal by the sponsors and constant media scrutiny mounted pressure on him. He was sorely missed in golf, and all the golf tournaments lacked the enthusiasm that he added. Woods' dominance in the game seemed to have dwindled down. The question would always pop up: was it possible that Tiger Woods might once again hold the top? The legacy would depend on how every game unfolded for him, testing his resolve and his skills once more. Yet, despite everything, personal and professional recovery became the journey of Tiger Woods. He went to therapy and counseling in order to understand problems that caused such a dramatic collapse. On the field, he sought to return to form. Practice sessions lengthened and he gradually began improving. The optimistic fans and sports commentators made his way back into golf easy. He kept walking on the never-ending track, full of ups and downs, not faltering in his commitment. He wanted more than just a victory. He was up to reconstruct a better self. This phase marked an important rebranding of his legacy. He tried, through relentless efforts and strong will, to prove himself to the world that he was bigger than all his missteps. It is 2019, a decade of challenge and more, when Tiger Woods proved that sports had its most dramatic comeback. When at Masters, he rose against the odds to grab his 15th major victory. A moment speaking volumes beyond victory and marking it off from any ordinary championship victory. This victory by Tiger sparked off rounds of applause and appreciation not only among his fans but even the critics, who found no more ways of an emotional win. Victory at times takes great efforts for it to prove in form. Then again, the roar for victory of which Second Chance believed and saw was repeated through the mouthpiece of those masses in that ground that had watched. It is the complicated story of success, scandal, and redemption of Tiger Woods. His was a story of everything full that reminded one about the ups and downs of fame. Even if his scandal were always to be remembered, a miracle comeback too in history is preserved. Woods at his worst remains unmatched as such. It seems the sport has lost him since the game remains so devoid and naked, more than any at his prime could ever leave behind. In the end, Tiger Woods becomes proof that no matter how far one has fallen, one can always get up. His life, being the cautionary tale and inspiring comeback, keeps the world intrigued. And one thing crystallizes as we reflect on his journey, that Tiger Woods is not just a golfer, but a symbol of the human spirit's capability to rise after every fall. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more historical celebrity crime videos.